Let's bring him on.
Right.
Hey.
Hello there.
Hello.
Aloha.
Hi.
Aloha. Where are you? In Hawaii or something?
Long Beach, California.
Love Beach.
Okay.
Love Beach.
Woo. That's closer to Hawaii than I am. So
Yes.
We're actually on site of a festival that we're organizing this weekend called Love Long Beach Music Festival, with about 20,000 people that attend, with 4 different stages, live music stage.
wow. So what are you, producers or something?
Yeah, and I have to go take a production meeting. I'll be right back.
So basically, we help organize different types of events around Long Beach and in different states, and we organize music events that are based around healing. Music as a healing tool. So we really teach people that music in every kind of aspect has a healing effect on your body. Super simple. The dancing moves around your blood. We also do. We have Galactivators is a pretty big project. We have a lot of different streams of galactivation happening, like coloring books. We make music. We organize events.
Clothing line.
Clothing line. We make this clothing too that we wore on stage.
That's
all
awesome.
the things.
And we teach people how to do it themselves, because
yoga.
If we could do it, you can do it.
Yeah, that's really awesome. How did you guys get on America's Got Talent?
Destiny called us, and she said that Simon and the crew needed a galactivation, and they called us in to galactivate them.
We only had 150 subscribers on our YouTube channel, and they saw one of our advertisements where I was beatboxing the beat and looping it, and Chris and Galactica here was freestyling on it, and they were like, "We want you on the show." So we're like, "All right, let's do it."
So you didn't actually audition; they called you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair.
And then we decided.
So what was the reaction when you get the call from the show? Were you just shocked?
I went immediately
AGT,
into.
what's that?
Yeah, I was like, "Who's AGT? What does AGT stand for?" And then once I knew how special the phone call was, I was like, "Okay, we need to create a song now that we could gift, that we can have for people to listen to after we perform, and market it that way, and really get our names on the map, because this is a rocket ship that we can take up." And that's what we did.
To galactivate them all.
Yeah.
So here's my honest opinion: is that when people listen to this show, I always say that I'm just honest with everybody at what I thought, and I thought you guys were pretty decent, actually.
Yeah.
Like at first, I thought okay, this is going to be one of those joke things, and I know you got buzzed and all of this stuff, but I didn't think it. I liked it, kind of. It
was an uplifting.
Cool, but
it was uplifting. It was a positive act. So
yeah, and I'm not just saying that because you're here. I mean, I was gonna say it anyway. I was kind of surprised by some of the negative response, but I'm from Portland, Oregon, so I'm that kind of guy. You guys have my kind of look, so I'm used to this kind of stuff, and so I'm like, yeah, I'm totally grooving with this whole yoga, spirituality kind of thing. I'm totally down for it.
Awesome.
I'm not so sure that it was a negative thing for the judges. It was probably simply a no for a Las Vegas show.
Yeah, Vegas show would have been really interesting.
That would be.
Yeah, I mean, we would have been up to the challenge. Yeah. But maybe in the long run, it's best to be able to play all different states and all different places around the world.
Right.
Our goal is to make music with every musician and band on the planet, to get our galactic message out. Which is, we're all one galactic star family. We're all quantumly entangled with each other, and we could rise together.
So, so my wife seems like you're speaking her language. She's totally into astrotheology and all of these kind of things. So yeah, she's totally down with the stuff that you guys are talking about. Who are some of your musical influences through all of this stuff?
So for me personally, Jay Dilla, the way he makes his beats, he was the producer of The Far Side, a good hip hop group out of California. The way Jimi Hendrix played guitar and the way he used his effects pedals and pioneered that futuristic sound.
I'm really loving Harry Mack these days.
Okay.
He's been really blowing my mind. We do all freestyle, so we didn't really get a chance to share, but that whole thing was freestyled, and that's how we perform.
Meaning, when you say freestyle, you mean you playing the guitar. That's so you're just making up the chords or progression as you go, and then you're making up the words as you go.
The lyrics themselves.
Okay, all right.
Of the verse, and then the chorus. We came up with that chorus as a nice little hook. We tailor the freestyle when we play at different shows. We change the freestyle around according to the place that we're at, and gives everyone a unique experience.
So where do you guys play? Do you guys travel around, or you mostly hang out in California?
We're playing Love Long Beach Music Festival this weekend in Long Beach, and then we're playing also Burning Man at the end of the month.
We play in New York a lot, several times a year.
Burning Man's on my bucket list.
Ooh.
Yeah.
One day I want to go to Burning Man.
We have a camp there that we're part of called Freestyle Palace, and we set up a music jam dome for anyone to come join, a 24-hour music jam dome with all the instruments, drum, bass, guitar, keys, and microphones, and we encourage freestyling and improvisation.
Wow.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah, I would definitely do it.
We do a similar thing too in the park here in Long Beach. Next Saturday at Bixby Annex Park, we set up the same setup and just allow the community to come jam.
The Galactivation station.
Yeah.
Did you limit the number of instrumentalists who play at a time, or do you have like 50 drummers? Or
as band leaders, we direct the flow of everything, and we help people. It's fun. It gives me a lot of practice as a conductor, and as a music director, it's a lot of fun to have multiple different styles coming together and seeing what we can make out of it.
So we've talked to a lot of people who have been on the show, who have been on AGT, and most of them have a story like yours, is they're recruited to come on the show. And then some of them tell us that they're told what to do once they get on stage. Were you guys given something, or did you present something that you wanted to do and the producer said, no, we want you to do this specific thing? Or were you kind of just given freedom to do whatever audition you wanted?
Well, it is.
Yeah, they had asked for our lyrics, and we said that we freestyle, and they pretty much let us do whatever we wanted. We wanted to provide our backdrop, because usually we have visual images to go along with our intention, but they didn't let us do that because they had their backdrop. So that was the only limitation.
And we couldn't bring our dog.
Yeah, or my snake. Usually we bring the dog and the snake.
That would have been awesome.
I know.
Awesome. That's been on there.
So overall, what did you think about the judges' responses to you?
Well, I know that what we talk about and teach can be sometimes some people aren't ready for that, and that's totally okay, and it's totally fine. When you find people like that, I consider them gems, because they have so much potential, and when they finally get galactivated, which it will happen to everyone at some point, they really shine bright because they had all this energy wound up, and it's like magic is real. Like, wow, science can be a lot of science can be explained by magic, and how you focus your mind on what you focus on, and all these things, and you can help your body heal itself by the way you think about it, which is, these are really big concepts that some people kind of censor from themselves because they don't believe it, or they're afraid of magic, which is, it's totally a okay thing. And we just got to give those people patience and space, and eventually we'll galactivate the whole world.
So my question is how did you come up with this idea? Has this just been something that's been brewing for years, or you met each other in high school and you thought, we're going to do this forever?
We're going to just galactivate everybody. It was just like when your eyes met and it just boom, galactivation.
Well, if we can just show you what's behind us, the festival that we're setting up right here. So I'm one of the producers, and St. Joseph is one of our stage managers. Here we go. And one year he was DJing and playing some amazing music, and I was rapping and emceeing, and we said, let's do this more. Your chocolate and my peanut butter are amazing. And of course, my name's Galactica, so we said, let's be the Galactivators, and we'll
I love
Galactivate
it.
everybody.
I love it.
The sun is really bright right now.
Do you guys have any spiritual? Do you have any spiritual influences? Any people or any kind of thoughts that have kind of cultivated your own beliefs of what you're doing?
We were really brought together by a Paramahamsa who is like a spiritual master, and we were called into service by Paramahamsa Vishwananda, an incarnation of Vishnu, the perpetuator of the Godhead, called us to be together and receive the divine initiation. So I look at it like we were summoned by larger forces to be together and to follow the path of the Galactivations.
Yeah, we got invited to this thing in Denver where this Swami, this Indian holy man, was giving this amazing talk about how to, be a super being, basically. And it's this age-old, like thousands-year-old knowledge that's there and recorded, and he teaches it. And
energetically transmits it.
And I recorded his invocation of the goddess Lakshmi, and I used it in a song, and I released it. And when I was at this festival in 2018, I was DJing it, and she was rapping over it, and I was like, "This is great," because I was looking for a co-producer of music, and we became super amazing music partners. Started working together a lot more on tracks, and then we fell in love.
Wow, awesome.
Wow. I most identify with Shiva the Destroyer when it comes.
Yeah, Om Namah Shivaya. Yes. Yeah. Let it all burn, baby. Which is why, another thing on the AGT, it's like we were called there for service. We did what we came to do with no attachment to the results. And when it went, it was like, we're going this way. Oh, detour, It's like, well, Om Namah Shivaya, man. That's how it flowed. So that means it's perfect, and just embrace what is and just have fun and not be attached to any one particular outcome.
Right.
But
that's a good attitude.
Right, and who cares,
Right.
Oh, the TV. Woo!
And that's the way I think that's the kind of attitude you have to have if you want to be successful.
Nice.
So I mean, you really have to. You can't let those the naysayers, shoot you down, and you're doing it right. So
yeah.
Well, it sounds like you guys are doing what you love, and I love that. I love talking to people who are doing what they love, and they're following their bliss, following their passion in life, regardless of how much it's paying them. But you're doing what you love, and I respect that. I really like that. So
we're creating festival land. All festivals, all the time.
Yep.
Awesome.
And so if people want to find you guys, where are they finding you? Go ahead and plug
Galactivators, GAL, and then activators.com is our web portal. We're on social media as Galactivators. We're on pretty much every single social media out there. We put content out there. TikTok, Twitter, Threads. We take full advantage.
So if people are looking for Galactivators, they're going to be able to search that anywhere and find you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And we got a really awesome song coming out on the 28th. The same song that we performed on AGT. Get Galactivated.
Only you can hear the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very cool. Very cool. We'll have to check that out. And I always throw this out. If you guys ever need any help with stuff, I say once you're on the show, then you become a friend of the show. And then I like you. And if you need anything from me, I'm always here. So you can always come back on with us if you got things to promote. If you ever need a commentator for something, I'm always around.
He's a better commentator than me.
So
can we leave you with a Galactivation beatbox improvisation real quick?
Yeah, please do.
All right. Thank you so much for having us here today. Thank you so much letting us come together with you and to play. We're saying thank you so much. Our hearts go out to you across the airwaves. Thank you so much. Galactivators gonna give you a hug and then say, we heart you.
Galactivators.
All right.
Awesome.
Galactivators, we'd like to say thanks for coming our way. Excellent. Thanks for coming by. And we will see you next time. Everybody
Much
go
love.
check
Keep in
out
touch.
Galactivators.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Awesome.